Hello and welcome. I'm Areima and this is Star Knight, Order of the Vortex. It's a roguelike bullet hell / heaven shoot 'em up game that the developer actually just sent me over a key to try out. It's going to be coming out on September 9th, I believe, into early access here on Steam. Going in a little blind here, I've just seen some images of the game and what I saw was very interesting. So we're just going to check it out for here, maybe half an hour or so, and see what we think. The kingdoms of man have long been threatened by the horrors of the Vortex, a wound in space, a tear in time where long-forgotten creatures were imprisoned for long-forgotten crimes. To defend against the otherworldly menace, the Order of the Vortex was formed, a group of Star Knights pledged to defend their people against the unknown terrors lurking beyond the veil. But now something dangerous is stirring in the heart of the Vortex. According to scattered reports from various outposts, a powerful force is gathering, one that could potentially unleash the dark god imprisoned at the center of the maelstrom. Despite the danger, a single knight of the Order has volunteered to brave the endless void, adventure to the very heart of the Vortex, discover what is happening, and put a stop to it before it's too late. Okay, so in the demo here, it looks like we have 6 available ships. One of them is just the Enterprise, but we're going to do the Warhorse Mark III Starfighter here. Looks like there is some sort of ascension system. Oh, and we can get a crew member. So we have a gunner and an operator. The gunner is, let me have the gun. 20% increased weapon. I gave him that voice, but they have like an anime boy face. Or maybe a girl face, I'm not sure. Wrong voice. Increased weapon-related stats, decreased non-weapon-related stats. And then the operator is the opposite, and 20% increase to non-weapon-related stats and decreased weapons. Yeah, let's go with the weapon crew. And then enter the Vortex. Sure, we'll play the tutorial real quick. Looks like the WASD, space to dash. Welcome to the Vortex. You're perhaps undertaking the most important quest of all time. As Grandmaster of the Order, it's my duty to make sure you are completely prepared for the trials ahead. This is the shop where you buy and upgrade attachments for your ship. These are your credits. Spend them on buying and upgrading attachments. Attachment cards, So that's gun, repair, AoE. Having more than one attachment of the same class grants powerful synergy bonuses. Interesting, okay. So it has some like auto battler kind of feel to it as well. These are your attachment slots. Purchasing an attachment takes up an attachment slot. I only have 3 right now. Buying more than one of the same attachment does not take up another slot. Okay, so you want to upgrade it. And then you got a reroll and you can lock. Okay. We'll just go ahead and buy a gun. And that was all my credits. Stage 1, the Maw. So I auto fire. Dash, collect credits. This is current build on escape, and then the white bar is my level. Okay, and then once I finish the level, you fly off the right side. I mean, seems easy. Increase speed and fire rate for each credit collected. Fires a low damage enemy seeking dart. I mean, that sounds fun. And then we can upgrade our cannon. Okay, now are we doing stage 1 the Maw? Okay. Oop, I don't think I have invulnerability while dashing. Or maybe I only have invulnerability during the dash itself instead of at the end of the dash. Fortunately, that was just a hit to the shields, so we're fine. I like the little explosion animation on them. That's pretty nice. Okay. I thought they said I could dash through asteroids. So far, this is actually something that I've been asking for a long time. At least an example of one. I've wanted a side-scroller, Vampire Survivors-like for a long time because I just think that the Vampire Survivors-like is a decent formula, but I just don't like the top-down as much. Let's see. Periodically stops time. Meh. Cannon. Let's reroll. Fires a chaining shot that applies poison. Ooh, I can choose an upgrade path for the cannon. So I can do a single high-damage shot or fires an explosive shot. Hell yeah. I don't have enough credits for it. Okay. There's also seeker missiles. I mean, yeah, we're going to grab that. So I don't think I have iframes on this dodge at all. So I need to be careful about that. I mean, so far it seems like our build's pretty good, but we are only on like Ascension level 1 or something like that. So this, and we did do a tutorial, so there's a chance that this is kind of just, Oh, I need to get used to there's not iframes on that dodge. I keep trying to dodge through projectiles. Perhaps that's an upgrade. Kind of like Monolith, where You actually have to get your iframes. And the Seeker missiles are kind of overpowered, though. I don't even have to worry about aiming. Easy peasy. Let's see. Let's choose the upgrade path, get the cannon. Can we sell these? So we have an AoE synergy right now, which is increasing our radius by 50%. And then we have a Seeker synergy, which is increased shot speed for all Seekers. Okay. Because this one's AoE and Seeker. Although it does say Seeker there, but it's black text on a black box, so you can't see it very well. And we have quite a bit of explosion now. I feel like there needs to be more enemies. That maybe that's an ascension thing, though. I'm curious to see how builds are going to line out with only 3 slots, because I'm only in the first level and I've already filled out my slots, right? Where does my build variety come from, right? One of the things that's really fun with these games is finding these really cool endgame synergies and these, like, you know, there's a lot of games that have like discovery to them as well, where you're trying to actually figure out how things go together at the end. Well, we'll upgrade our Seeker Dart. We could summon a wingman or an AoE bomber. I don't reroll because I want to see what else is out there. Well, I mean, we definitely want to 40 credits. Okay, I was going to say we definitely want to upgrade our cannon, but oh boy, it gets really expensive. Definitely seems like we are outpacing the enemies by a ooh, that's a new guy. Do you do anything special? Puts out a shockwave. Okay. But he doesn't really get close enough to us to use the shockwave. The new Bullet Heaven games, basically new arcades, right? And this game has that arcade feel down pat. I think if the enemies were a little bit harder, it would be a lot of fun. I'm not 100% sure on it right now. Ooh, we get an upgrade path. Okay. I want more darts. We need to lock the choice because we don't have enough credits. We'll just go ahead and go then. Survive the assault. Okay, so there are different things happening now. He is getting closer, the shockwave guy. It says survive the assault, but this doesn't seem... Ooh. This doesn't seem all that different quite yet. Oh, I just... ran into the freaking projectile there. And again. It's fine, it's fine. We don't need that much HP. The free kill at the end is, ooh, what's this? Level complete. We get an idol. Idol of aggression, acid recycler, a shield booster. So take 30% less damage on the right side of the screen. We'll take the boosted shields. And then we're going to upgrade our darts. And then just go ahead and hit continue. It's like kind of the image for the idol there was like, boss? But we've already blown out a lot of them. Well, this is actually a decent amount of enemies now. Here we go. Seems like we're maybe a little over... Okay, there we go. I was about to say, we might be a little overpowered for the boss, but now he has a phase 2. Here we go. Boss is proper bullet hell now. Nice. Okay. Just weave in. We've played Void Rains. We've gone harder. Okay. And then we did another one of these Rorschach things. Not quite Rorschach. They're not even down the center. But let's see. Poison damage increased. We don't have poison. Increased damage when under 50% HP. Nah. Enemy move speed reduced. Nah. I'm gonna reroll it for 5 credits. Enemy cryo resistance decreased. Take 30% less damage on the right side. 5% damage increase for each class synergy. Sure, we'll do that. And then we have a Seeker missile upgrade. We're just going to go ahead and lock it because we don't have the currency to do the upgrade. Stage 2, the Swarm. Well, already a lot more enemies. That was cool. So the boost seems to be coded to just give you an acceleration, so you can kind of go backwards and forwards at the same time with it if you want. Okay, Just had to turn down the weapon sounds a little bit because the repetitive pew 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 was getting it to be a little much. I feel like my main desire now is going to be to get to the higher difficulties and see how I feel about the higher difficulties, because I think that there is definitely something here with it being, you know, the side scroller shoot 'em up kind of thing, with but being a survivor like. Orbital cannon, 2 orbitals that fire medium shots. I kind of like that better. So we just got the, you know what? I'm gonna sell this. Oh, I have another slot now. When did that happen? I didn't even notice that happening. Maybe that was after a boss fight. Ooh, those are nice. Yeah, there we go. We got some serious, like, Gradius feel to us now. We got the, what are they called in Gradius? Options? Yeah. Gradius was one of my favorite games. Also, I mean, unsurprising because it was a absolutely crazy hard game that you could potentially play for hours and hours and hours and literally just never beat. I will say that it is possible that our missiles were carrying us, because now I'm having a little bit of a harder time. Yeah, I do think maybe it was just that one weapon I had, the dart, might have been overtuned, because now it actually seems like it's taking a second to kill enemies. Still not hard, though, per se. Yeah, I want to upgrade this. I like the upgrade that does increase damage and AoE here. You know what? No, let's do a fire rate, actually. I know I just said that opposite thing, but the reason why I want to do a fire rate is because I'm more interested in clearing out the chaff. The orbital is going to get me plenty of boss damage. And we lost some chaff clearing ability whenever we got rid of the darts. Here we go. Now we're getting some proper bullet hell in here. Okay, okay. I would love to see this game with, like, weapon evolutions later, where, you know, if you have the seeker missiles and the orbitals, you end up getting, like, seeker orbitals that go out and shoot people, or, you know, your orbitals end up shooting seeker missiles, or, you know, something like that. That's actually one of the things that I always really enjoy about these games, is finding the cool super moves and the cool synergies, and having to choose, you know, which super move you end up with. There's a Vampire Survivor like on my phone that I love playing that has crazy over-the-top magic, but you only can ever get one of them, and it's a lot of fun. Let's see. So repair droid, who cares? Orbital gun upgrade, and let's reroll just because I want to see. Tatsa shot, frozen shot. I don't really care too much about those. Ooh, Levy Fighter. Spawns Levy Fighters with buff fire rate and damage multiplier. Yeah, I'm gonna lock the... Actually, I can just buy that. So that's a summon. Interesting. Oh, yeah, so I literally have, like, allies. And while they're alive, they buff my fire rate, but they can get shot down, it looks like. Doesn't look like there's much I can do to defend them, to be completely honest. I do feel like I'm part of a squadron. Oh, okay, it resummons. I just saw that one of them died, and another one came in. I'd love some passive upgrades, too. Like maybe some move speed, fire rate, damage, you know, stuff like that. I'm not talking about meta progression, but like in-run passive upgrades. These swarm ships seem to poison on shot, and it just means that as soon as one of those Levy Fighters gets shot, they're just dead. I also just noticed that I am the bullet hell now. We have become the bullet hell. We are the bad guy. Am I getting healed between each match? I'm not sure. A shotgun. We're definitely going to upgrade the cannon. 80 credits. Jesus Christ. I want to reroll just to see what's out there. Another cannon upgrade for 80 credits. I wonder if I could lock both of those in the shop at the same time and then have like a cheese where I basically just jump through the cannon upgrades really fast. I guess it's probably just going to be really expensive, but I was curious if like maybe it locks both cannon upgrades at 80 currency. Be interesting to find out. I probably should have just tried that, to be honest. I was saying it was a little easy at first, but I am actually, I don't know, it has some of that same just kind of baseline addiction level that all of these, you know, bullet hells have. And it's been long enough since I played a bullet heaven that the addiction is definitely setting in of just like, I kind of want to see, I want to see what the later levels looks like. I want to see what the harder levels look like. I want to get to the point where the game, let's see if we can get all of it. Yeah. I want to get to the point where the game is hard enough that I have to make like super optimal builds, right? There's another summoner one. What's the gun synergy? Shot speed. I'm just gonna save my credits. There should be a boss. Daughters of the Sorn, Sovereigns of Despair. Well, one of them is going down before they even get a chance to fire. Okay, they got a chance to fire. Ah, freaking. And maybe make them invulnerable before they get a chance to shoot us. Because okay, I can shoot the big ones. Try and pop them early. See this I like. Nice. That was a good boss fight. Wait, do credits keep showing up? There was an extra credit there at the end. Okay, no, just one. I was worried for a second there. Enemy move speed decreased when poisoned. Movement speed increased by 25% at full health. AoE attacks deal extra damage for each AoE on the screen. Ooh, that's nice. I guess I do kind of have passives. And yeah, there we go. We did an extra slot. That's okay. Ooh, chain lightning. If you've been watching my channel at all, you'll know I like chain lightning. Demon Realm. Okay, so that's where you get your build variety, is as you get through the game and fight more and more bosses, you get more and more slots. I barely need the Seeker Swarm now that I have the Chain Lightning. Ooh, okay. Just gotta watch out. Because the Chain Lightning is doing kind of what the Seeker Swarm was supposed to do, which is fire at enemies that I'm not lined up with. I really hope that the higher ascension levels is just like, just give me 3 times as many enemies, okay? Just do the same thing, but give me 3 times as many enemies. And maybe make them activate faster. That might be a thing as well. Because with a strong build, there's a chance that you kill these enemies before they ever get a chance to fire at you, right? Let's see. Void Bomber. Fires an AoE blast that destroys all enemy bullets. But we still have the cannon upgrade. I'll reroll just to see what's out there. I'm good without these. I'm not being pressed yet, so. See, I actually managed to kill one of those guys before they even. Oh, I can't go that high north. I tried to go above the shot. Well, I killed one of those guys before they even got a chance to start firing. So if they were to activate faster. And again, I'm not trying to shit on the game or the developer here. I just, this is early access game. So, giving feedback like this is probably valuable. And if you disagree with me, or if you have any different opinions about, what you see here, then, let them know in the comments. And there's a chance that the developer might read them. So, and if you want to check out the game for yourself, I do believe that there is a demo. And if there isn't, the game is coming out in early access on September 9th. So, you can just check it out for yourself. Honestly, I think this one is... It's nice for a Vampire Survivor or Bullet Heaven to finally do something new. I know that might be a hot take, but I feel like they're just all the same game after a little while, and this one already feels a little new. It has a little bit of that Snake.io... Not Snake.io, that's not the right game. Yeah, Snake.io in there of the stacking passives, stacking weapon types and stuff like that. And since you get more weapon slots as you kill bosses, it does limit you from having truly horrendously powerful builds early on. You do have to make choices, right? You can't just grab 6 weapons right away and not have to worry about anything. So the foundations here are quite good. Although I'd like magnetism. Maybe that's in one of the relics, is a magnetism. To be honest, I'm going to be keeping my eye on this one because this is exactly the kind of game that I can see myself sitting here and just playing for hours at a time. This is exactly what Bullet Heavens are meant to be for. This is just kind of a chill game that you can turn your brain off and just go full arcade mode on. Oh, 72 credits. I'm so close to that cannon. I want to see what happens when I max out a cannon upgrade. So we're just going to keep going. I did see the Levy Fighters there, but I just want to keep going and try and get to that cannon upgrade. Ships are getting a little bigger. I do also really like the ship designs. Keep in mind, this is made by like one person who probably has done every part of this himself. So, you know, this is pretty good. I haven't run into any bugs, and I feel like it is shockingly close to complete here. I really do wish the enemies would activate faster, though. I know that's like, you know, my video game masochism speaking of just like, I want them to kill me. I want the game to be harder. And that's not for everyone, and I understand that, but it's not going to make me stop wanting it, okay? You can't stop me. Oh, 87. Cool. We can... Nothing happened yet. Do I have Seeker darts or do I have Seeker missiles? Seeker missiles. I have a hull booster. Who cares about that? Oh, and here we can look at the orbital cannon upgrade path. I wonder if there's going to be another upgrade path at like 6, because this was at 3. So we need to get 3 orbital cannons to fire medium damage shots or poison shots. Okay, we're going to lock this so that we can grab that later. Demon Realm, 5 out of 6. So next one is going to be Demon Realm boss. It says kill 22 enemies, but we're still getting a level progress. So I don't know how that's different from my previous mission. Maybe I'm just going to fight 22 enemies. That would be something that would be cool, though, is, I mean, it's a shoot 'em up, so, like, I'm not expecting anything here, but having alternate objectives would be pretty interesting. Ooh! Couldn't get out of that in time. Those wide shots are, considering how wide my ship is, wide shots are actually kind of threatening. If they were paired with almost anything else, well, other than these shockwave guys, who are never going to threaten me in their entire existence. If that was paired with anything else, then that would be kind of scary. Okay, we get a 2% of contact damage when its enemy ships is restored as health. Oh, we can run into enemies? What? We're gonna have to try that. Fire rate increased by 15% for 5 seconds after collecting our credits. Or steady aim. Okay, we're gonna grab the running into people thing because that seems funny. Okay, we're also going to lock this, and I want to see what happens. So these are both currently 20 credits, and they both currently say choose upgrade path. Okay, I don't have the 20 credits, so I can't do it right now, but we're going to lock them both in and see what happens when we pick one of them. Because that might either be something clever or an oversight. Demon King Zardagoth. We're not even fighting him, we're just fighting his forward battery right now. I'm not going to run into him. Okay, so I actually can dodge over this. Oh, cool. He's like a big cruiser. I am kind of killing him very quickly, though. Void Reaper Leviathan. Okay, I tried to dodge through. Maybe some highlighting of when your dodge frame is your invulnerability. Like, just make your ship white and, like, blink it for a second or something like that. That'd be nice. I have no idea where the dodge frames are. Hail Victorious Star Knights. Unlocks mechanic, pilot, new void crystal, and battering ram. Okay. Let's... so this increases enemy health, but also increases starting credits. And then we got mechanic, who is all about reduced fire rates, but increases every second. Or the pilot, who, I mean, we're going to take pilot. It's all about the movement speed. Oh, hey, battering ram. We'll take a heavy fighter. We're going to run it back real quick just for one more mission. And I might cut a little bit and edit, because if it's not that much harder, then I just want to see what the game's like, right? Fires a chaining shot that applies damage, a damage and shot speed debuff. Fires a projectile that repairs ship equal to the portion of damage dealt. Or the Levy Fighters. I'm going to reroll once. I want to see something new. Let's do Frozen Shot. Sure. I hope I have a basic weapon, too. I may not have a basic weapon. Okay. So I can run into them, but it doesn't do damage. Well, this might be a problem, because Frozen Shot doesn't do damage. So I don't think I can win. Okay. Hold on. Main menu. Let's start again real quick. Oh, he has 2 crew slots? It is funny that you can soft lock yourself by not choosing a weapon that can damage enemies. Oh my god, this ship is so much larger. Oh, I'm gonna take so much damage from just being larger. It seems like they have a lot more. Again, I might have been getting carried by my weapon. But it does seem like they have a lot more HP. I'm not just murdering them before they did on screen now. But I think enemy amount is more interesting than more HP. So I'm hoping that one of these upgrades increases the amount of enemies as well. So I did just realize that those guys that were doing the shockwaves, that wasn't for me. I think the shockwave either heals or buffs the other ships. And now that they have enough HP, I'm actually seeing that come into effect. Because whenever he shockwaves across the enemies, they don't seem to die for a second. So it's some sort of buff on them. Okay, going back into the first boss with, I ended up getting a crap ton of fire rate. And I will say that I did learn that having the pilot as my crew member means that I can just like hold down dash and I can really schmoove it and move quite a bit. I thought this was the first boss. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I was at 6 out of 6. I apologize. Okay, here we go. Now we have the first boss again. Even with his extra HP, we are still burning him down really quickly. Take out these guys. We have this kind of chain lightning thing that seems to be helping clear out the chaff as well. Oh, I don't know how I didn't take a hit there, and then I immediately took a hit for it anyways. Okay, okay. With even just a little bit more HP, this guy is, I wouldn't say threatening, but he's making me play the game now. Oh my god, this ship is so slow. Yeah, my hitbox is actually not the entire ship, so. That's cool. Well, I'm going to continue to play through, and I will get back with you guys if anything really interesting happens. Oh, we actually get to see what these ladies do this time, because last time we kind of took them out really quickly. But now they have extra HP, so they actually have a chance to survive. It looks like one of them is summoning. The other one is sending out those big purple projectiles that are destructible. And then the other one is doing the blast wave. Ooh, that's a lot of projectiles. Yeah, and they get stronger whenever one of their sisters die. That's a cool mechanic. So on harder difficulties, you're probably going to want to prioritize which one you want to take out first, so that you can make sure that a scary one isn't the last one alive. That was a much better showing for that fight. I feel like this game could also use enemies that come at you from other angles other than just the front. Like think Nova Drift, where like some enemies just invade you in the center, or maybe you know, appear off the top or the bottom or the back. I believe that's even a thing in like Gradius and stuff like that. I'd always liked the fact that there was terrain in Gradius, and then, you know, the turrets and stuff were actually hard to deal with, because if you ran into the terrain, it would kill you, but you would have to get really close to the terrain in order to shoot the turrets. So there was actually like a different mechanical way that you dealt with those. You know, having a Gradius-esque level where you go through a tunnel and have turrets shooting at you from the top and bottom, and, you know, missile launchers and stuff like that. That'd be really cool. It'd be really, really cool. I will admit, though, I have been sitting here and playing this for a solid 50 minutes now, and it's kind, you know, it is basic, but it is unique, and there's not much like it, and it feels a little bit of my nostalgia for old shoot 'em up side scrollers, you know, bullet hells, and on top of that, just like, oh man, it is actually fun. It is fun. It wins the fun test. This has been Star Knight, though, and I have been Areima. If you guys are interested in this game, you can go ahead and pick it up on Steam, or wishlist it on Steam here in a little bit. It's going to be coming out on September 9th to try it for yourself, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you guys have, feel free to leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. And if you want to see more, stick around. Goodbye.